guys, and welcome to the Cool Run in the Mountains car show in beautiful Big Bear Lake, California. Today we're going to show you some awesome classic, vintage, and antique vehicles that showed up at the show. And we're also going to be exploring some awesome cars for sale, as well as some rare and unusual vehicles. Alright guys, usually we have to hunt for cars for sale, but we saw this Belvedere right at the first thing, and this is a 1967. It's a small block. He's asking for $29,500 for this Belvedere. Ronnie Socks. Such cool details on this car, and a very patriotic car as well. Very cool. All right, nice. Very cool car. Hi guys, and welcome. If you're new here, I'm Anna, and I'm on a mission to get more people interested in and driving classic, vintage, and antique cars. So if that's something you're interested in, hit the subscribe button. Also, liking the video and commenting really helps with the algorithm and helps get my content out to even more people, which I really appreciate. I recently finished shooting a different kind of video where it's around Route 66 in Pasadena, which is actually where Route 66 actually ends right now. People think it's Santa Monica, but it does end in Pasadena because of all the freeways that have been built. We did spot some cool cars in Pasadena near Route 66, but we're also going to be talking about some of the other older stuff that you see there, the architecture. We're going to go to a bookshop and also a record store to get a good feel for the place and what it might have been like to travel along Route 66 back when it was actually at its height. That's something that I always wish that I could travel back in time to see cars like these just lining the streets. And, you know, that's something that I really enjoy seeing are the classic cars, and I want to keep the dream and the love of classic cars alive for the younger generations as well as the older generations. I was hoping to show this video live, but unfortunately the cell reception didn't allow for it. But you can see other live videos on my channel. The latest one would be the Dana Point Classic Car Show. That was a really excellent car show that you would love to see the cars that I saw there. I could not believe how many gorgeous vehicles were at that Dana Point Classic Car Show. So there are actually two videos. The live video that I recorded, and then I also recorded another video that's doing pretty well on the channel. So you can check that out after this one. I'll include a link in the description along with a link to a lot of my other videos that you can check out. And we're also going to have a drawing soon for sweepstakes, a giveaway, whatever you want to call it. I did have t-shirts made, and I thought I would be able to sell them, but these are going to be like one-off, like just giveaway shirts that I basically bought as samples. So if you're interested, I'm going to be sharing details of how to enter that soon. I have to create an email list server, so that's something I've never done, and I'm looking forward to learning more about how to promote and how to really get these classic cars out to more people. We're getting close to 1,000 subscribers, which is super exciting. And I love all the growth that this channel has had in its first year, and look forward to many more years of growth with this channel. I really enjoy reading all of your comments that you leave on these videos. Try to keep it nice and, recognize that some of these vehicle owners might be watching these videos. I have run into a couple of you recently, and that's always fun to meet a subscriber in person, and also kind of strange for me because I have never been in any kind of thing like that. I was once a reporter, but I was a newspaper reporter, and I would also take photos. So it's like I always was behind the scenes, and you'll see that with my car videos. I don't really like to show myself as much as I like to show the cars because they're the real stars of the show. And I mean, look at how gorgeous look at that Camaro. I mean, I'm sorry, but I just love that lineup. I had to show you guys one more shot of the lineup for these vehicles. It was just such an amazing car show up in Big Bear Lake. I know a lot of people know Southern California for its beaches, but I just want to talk a little bit more about Big Bear Lake. Now, this is a resort community where you can boat on the lake during the summer or even jet ski. And then in the wintertime, they have these awesome ski resorts that you can visit with your family. And it's a lot of fun at any time of the year. But the summertime is my favorite time at Big Bear Lake. I love summers in the mountains of Southern California because they are cooler, much cooler than it is in the inland part of Southern California. And the air is just so fresh and clean. I mean, look at the sky there. It was so beautiful. And check out this bus. Now, I believe that this Beetle is owned by a car girl. I didn't get to meet her at the time, but if you're out there, I'd love to meet you sometime because I really dig your VW bus, and I'm totally interested in meeting some more car girls. We are few and far between, but 4% of you watching my videos are car girls, it seems like. So hopefully I get to meet more of you in the future. Let's shift gears a little bit and talk about some upcoming shows. I do try to bring you as many live events as possible, but sometimes it's not possible to do it live. So I'll show you these videos. There are a couple of cool cruises this week that I'm hoping to get to. The NHRA Twilight Cruise Night and then the Via Verde Classic Car Cruise Night. I've attended both of those recently. They were a lot of fun, a lot of cool cars there, even though it was very hot and warm at both times. We also have a couple car shows coming up in Long Beach that I'm hoping to attend on September 7th. And then September 14th is the Long Beach Swap Meet. So that should be a good time to check out cars for sale. That's one of my favorites. That's what I like to do for this channel, is show you cars for sale so you can get an idea of how much it would cost to purchase, these vehicles, and also what the vehicles are selling for. And then in terms of other shows for the month, it's not, still have to find some other shows going on the different weekends for the rest of the month. But the one huge show that I loved having last year was the Cruising for a Cure show at the end of September. And it doesn't look like that show is continuing this year, which I'm really bummed about because it was thousands of cars, almost as big as the Pomona Swap Meet, but at the Orange County Fairgrounds in Southern California. So that was a real bummer that they don't have that show this year, and just shows you the importance of, when you guys watch these videos and, like when I go to these shows, helping advertise these shows, that all helps in getting the word out about these gorgeous classic cars and the need to keep them up, restore them, and keep those pieces of history alive for future generations. By the way, what's your favorite vehicle from today's show? Let me know in the comments down below. I love responding to your comments, and it really brightens my day to see so many people that are interested in classic cars. The end of September is going to be a special surprise, I hope. That is the goal, at least. I have a special show that I'm trying to attend with a special car. Some of you may have an idea of what I'm talking about if you've been watching my videos for a while, but all those views, everything that you do on my channel, liking, subscribing, sharing with your friends, it all really helps. And I'm going to stop begging because I think this is now the second time that I've asked you about this, and I will stop, I promise. September is going to be a good month for car shows, and then also October, because we'll have two big swap meets right after each other. On October 5th, the Long Beach swap meet, and then the enormous Pomona swap meet that's only held 7 times a year, but is like one of the biggest that I know of in California. That auto swap meet is on October 12th. So should be bringing you some good content there. I was also thinking that I might start doing live videos on Sundays, even if there isn't a car show. I would love any ideas for what you'd like me to cover in those live shows, like questions, that kind of thing. I know I've already asked you to put some stuff in the comments, but yeah, if you have any questions for me, I'd love to hear them and I'd love to respond to them. So I really loved all the detail on this Nomad, this Bel Air. Look at how gorgeous it is. Thunderbird driving by. And here's the Thunderbird part. If you guys are wondering why I'm talking and not sharing the audio, it's because YouTube has become very strict about any songs that show up in videos. I've heard that it's like 4 seconds now. If you have more than 4 seconds of a song, then you can get flagged for copyright violations, and I am definitely not trying to do any copyright violations. So you have to listen to my voice as I talk about these cars and everything. Hopefully not too annoying. But anyway, I really like this hot rod truck. I think it was really cool. It came up rolling up a little bit late, but all the better for getting him on camera because I wasn't able to get there early enough to get the roll-ins, which I was hoping to do. I just love these rear-wheel drive cars. I love myself a convertible. I've never had one. Probably wouldn't buy a Porsche, but I think that I would definitely love to have a convertible one summer and then maybe like sell it after the summer's over. No, I don't know. In California, you can drive a convertible around on a nice day in the winter. It's possible. I've known winter days to be in the 80s, 90 degrees Fahrenheit, which is my least favorite type of weather. And summer, you'll see I've done like fewer shows over the summer than I've done in other seasons, and that's because just like an old vehicle that's not been well maintained, I tend to overheat when it gets to be too hot. And look at this gorgeous car. Look at that. I can't believe that people are keeping these vehicles looking as fantastic as that. More than a century, 110 years, 115 years for these cars. It's amazing the history that car has seen. This gorgeous little hot rod caught my eye too. I mean, I can only imagine what that sounds like when it's being started up. It's probably incredibly loud. Does anybody else like seeing the contrast of one of these vehicles that's like 100 years old versus one that's much more modern? Because I do. I like seeing the contrast. Obviously, this Corvette is, much newer. It's still considered a classic, but it's cool to see those two next to each other at a show. And that's why I love these classic car shows. You never know what you're going to see there. You never know who you're going to meet. You never know who will be driving an awesome ride. Sometimes you see cool stuff for sale. We're going to find some more cars for sale later, which is really cool. And yeah, it's really a great time at these classic car shows in California. I love them. I think they're a great tradition, and I think they're also really good for commerce in those cities because people are stopping to get fuel, people are stopping and, grabbing something to eat. I didn't want to include video of it because it's not really related, but I went and stopped at this awesome coffee and tea shop. It's called the Coffee and Tea Exchange in Big Bear Lake. And it was so packed this morning. They had firefighters in from Reno, it looked like. And it looks like firefighters were in town protecting Big Bear Lake, which is situated in the San Bernardino Mountains, which means it is subject to wildfire, unfortunately. And that's something I'm going to be talking about more in my other channel, which is called My Monarch Ranch. So you can check out that channel too. There's a link in the description below. But I'd love for you to check out that channel because I'm going to be talking about the importance of how landscaping and just a few changes can help prevent your home or help reduce your risk of wildfires.
It's cool, obviously, Cheyenne. But I think what it's telling might be even better. That's this radio flyer decorated wagon trailer. I don't know what you can call it, but I think it's pretty cool, very unique. We're gonna have some Hot Wheels stickers on it. Very cool. Love the pair. Very nice rig.
I go, that's probably good for the kids, the boys.
Oops, I'm gonna walk.
Huh? That's like driving the golf cart.
Very cool. Wait, that was a
session, and I mean, you can please go over and visit the craft fair that's on the south side of the building here. The bathrooms are open. Be available.
I like this.
Check out this El Camino. It's a 1964. Really cool paint job. Very detailed. Custom, obviously. Like the pinstriping. Nope. I love myself a good El Camino. Did you know that there's something that GMC made something that's similar to an El Camino, but it's called either the Sprint or the Caballero. The Caballero was made in the 80s and the Sprint was made in the 70s. Thinking about getting a GMC Sprint for myself. What do you guys think? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Oh.
This way, babe. Don't go too far. Don't touch. This way.
Scan me. I'll have to scan that lady.
I like the way the spare changes. Just holds the thing.
Oh, it's for sale. 1962 Chevy Suburban. I will look at that later. I'm going to take a picture of it. Wow, this is like almost exactly what I want, but it's probably way too expensive. Oh, it's so cool. I love it. Nice blue. Got the original plate, it looks like. My goodness.
Talked to a couple other guys about it. We were thinking maybe get 3 or 4 of those, put them on the real wheels when it's snowing. You got traction.
There you go, man. Here's 4-wheel drive. All right.
I love it. This is a candlelight dinner on Route 66. You can do it with your manifold cooker. Yes, that's right. You're cooking your dinner on your engine manifold. Oh my gosh, they're so creative. I love that. Have you ever, there's one guy who does that, who I've seen do that on YouTube, where he cooked his dinner on the engine of his car. Not a car like this, just a regular normal car. Sorry, modern car. Oh, this is so cool. It says a real Route 66 Model T Ford driven to California in 1935. That's fabulous. Love it. Yeah, those were the good old days. You wonder what people ate back then. That's what they were doing. It's fun to see those. Don't know.
Yes. Well, I'm so glad you made it by. Oh, yeah. I told you I would. Your sister's holding down that for me. Yeah, Robin. Well, please tell her I speak. Please tell her.
No, exactly. I'm with you on that. New cars are all the same way. The door specs are perfect.
I will see you guys Tuesday. I'm already looking forward to it. You're the best.
Studebaker. Awesome.
Yeah, I would imagine you have to stop at some point. Should I smile?
I'm pointing it at the car. I can point it at if you want. Yeah, I usually don't point it at myself. I point it at the cars. Love to see a Studebaker. Very cool.
You like that? Okay, come here. Okay, come here. Come here. Come here. Okay, no. We're not talking like a square panel here. These are line.
People are having fun.
Oh, yeah. I didn't think it was a kickflyer. No, if it was going to be an extremely rare. Yeah, the songs are always fiberglass.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Cool Mustang with a sunroof, moonroof. Don't see too many of those around. Wonder if that was something that they did aftermarket. I'm not sure. I think it might be factory. Now I have to look it up. I think that's the first one I've seen a bunch of unusual Mustangs. Saw one where they made it into Lamborghini doors. Everybody hated that one. And then I also saw one with a station wagon, which everybody loved. I love. I love station wagons. I'm a station wagon fan. So, MSRP 21,000 new.
That's pretty right on. Nice job.
I built every nut and bolt.
Any brakes up here?
No brake, no Model C brakes. Look at that one. No. Brakes are in the engine oil. It's awesome. That's why I added these brakes.
Oh, Victoria, those are back. Go ahead.
It's pink. I guess mine's more of a sedan than a coupe.
Oh, the coupe?
The sedan, the rocking inside is
Oh.
but the dash is up on
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got to put that on first before you put the body on.
I didn't know that until we have the
Well, if you just
What do we have next? Hello.
Alright.
Which one's yours? This one? Oh, she's beautiful. Love her.
48 Pontiac.
Oh, it's amazing. Don't see too many of those on the road anymore.
Probably don't see any.
But yeah,
Yeah, this one is I restored it back in 2000,
very cool.
and mechanically I haven't done nothing to it other than I think I put a water pump on it about 10 years ago. Other than that, pretty much everything is there. It's all
She just
original,
runs.
other than the paint and the interior.
Okay, yeah. I mean,
But
I
all the
understand
chrome-
having to redo that after.
All the chrome
having-
is original. All I did was buff it, put it back on, which took me 3 years. Put chrome and everything back together, and yeah, it was a challenge.
I imagine so.
That was my first restoration.
Very cool. So this is for sale. A little cute MG. It's a 1977, so you have to smog it here in California. Unfortunately, they bill to keep that, or sorry, to have a 30-year rolling exemption. Unfortunately, to do classic car sales, unfortunately they can't pass, and it's officially dead. But Oh no, sorry. Side.